guys, Mickey Pop here. Thanks for joining me. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to all you guys that serve our country. Big thanks, man. Means a lot. I could collect comics. Thank you. Happy Memorial Day. I was out and about, baby. I was out and about. I went to a parade. Oh yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah. My Uncle Jerry is a Vietnam War hero. And he was the Grand Marshal of the parade in West Haven, Connecticut. Good times. And got back from there, a little picnic, and now I'm here with you guys. Thanks for joining me. And, good times here today. We're going to have a lot of laughs. Not only that, but I got a package in the mail. A package in the mail. Package in the mail. Yeah! For my buddy Brian. It's what we call it, A-OK. Apes of Krypton, we call that. Brian has a YouTube channel, MSKi36 Boom! Boom! I got it, man. MSKi36 Great channel. Guy loves everything we love. I started watching him, I'm like, this guy's got taste! So he sent me a package, man. I'm psyched. I'm pumped. So the other day, my buddy Swag Duh, he is the best. The best. Welcome to Swagda, man. This is the best community, man. This is where you want to hang out, my friend. So I was watching his video the other day, right? And what a crazy hairdo Swag they had the other day. I mean, Swag, what are you doing, man? What are you combing your hair with a leaf blower or something? I mean, looked good. So it got me inspired. So I took out the old drawing pad, right? And I said, what a handsome guy Swag is. So I was like, I drew a nice picture of Swag, right? That's what his hair looked like. It looked like Lionel. He's like, sight beyond sight. He's like, oh yeah. So that's Swag, right? And then I said, Swag deserves a good action picture. Check this out. Swag, you're gonna dig this. This is Swagda, brah. Look at you, you're like, bring it, bring it. Oh yeah. Look at him. Look at him. Oh yeah. He's like a wrestler. He's like, come on now. We say, woo yeah, Miss Elizabeth. Let me tell you something. Oh, I combed my hair with a leaf blower. Woo, yeah. Swag. Great show the other day, man. Every show's great. This guy, he's got the love for comics, man. He got bit by the comic bug. Love you, pal. And so we're gonna have fun. We're gonna open this. Sonia, right here, kid. Thank you. Thank you for my sword. You have something different, a different perfume? What is that? Smelly pirate hooker? Smells good. Oh, you already got a bottle for Hawkwoman? Thank you. Thank you for my letter opener. Thank you. Brian, thank you, buddy. Let's get this going. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be something good in here because the books I'm gonna show you today, whoa. So it's on you, man. The pressure's on, bro. All right, baby. Come on now. Let's do it for old glory. Come on. Yeah. No, I don't like that one. How about over here? Yeah. Ooh. Off with your head. What's the matter, Dylan? They got you pushing too many pencils. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. That's a killer. Yeah. Here you go, Sonia. All right, kid. All right. Thank you. Tell your mother I said hi. And I love it. I love getting packages. It's so awesome. Thank you, Brian. MSKi36 That's what I like to say. See, everyone likes to pack things differently, man. You know, some people get double aggressive. You know, they're like Russian dolls. They're like triple box, and they keep you on your toes, like Danny DeVito at a urinal. I'm telling you, it's like Danny DeVito at an ATM. You're on your toes, man. So, we got a little piece of paper with some handwriting, they call it. Let's see here. It says, Higgy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Higgy. Can't thank you enough for the Atlas books. My pleasure, bro. Bruh. Definitely help with completing my Atlas run. Man, we are closing in. We need some more of those Vicky books from Atlas. Love all the books you sent. I tried. The days afterwards, I'm going through books. I'm like, I should have sent them this. I was impatient, Brian. I jumped the gun. Here are some books to show my appreciation. Hey, man, no need, but thank you. Love all your videos. Your energy is the best. Keep up the good work, and sure to tell your mother I said hi. I will. Thank you. MSKi361 Brian. Thank you. I'm going to post that. Oh, glory. All right, man. Let's see what we got from Brian. I'm so excited. I just can't. So the other day, right, I go to the gas station with Bobby. Hello, Higgy. Right? So Bobby's got like a new kid there working, helping him in the morning. And I was like, who's this? And Bobby comes out and goes, this is Higgy, I told you, with the stickers. He's the comic guy. This guy, Higgy, he's into comics. This young kid, right? That's, I'm back on it with these young kids. They don't get it, man. The kid, he's a complete nerd. He's talking about comics I don't even know about. And he's getting instantly. I said, yeah, I'm into comics. So he gets this glazed look over on his eyes, and he just starts going, I have comics with the thing. I was like, whoa. So then I was like, that's cool, man. I said, you should check out my channel sometime, man. I'd love it if you subscribe. And then instantly he goes to, I already subscribed to a couple channels. I was like, what does that have to do with anything? So even Bobby was like, but this is Higgins. He's right here. All you have to do is subscribe. It's no big deal. The kid's like thinking about it. He's like, well, I'll check it out. I was like, that's what these kids nowadays, they think they're so special. Not me, man. When I was growing up, my dad was like, you're not special, so don't even try any, I'll get rid of you and make one just like it. Your only reason you're here is because we need people to mow the lawn. I mean, you're not special, kids. All right? I don't care what your parents tell you. Subscribe or not there, young fella. So, I mean, and then he starts talking about all this stuff. I'm like, listen, if you want to talk to someone, go see a priest. I got to go to work. But it was good to meet him. Nice to meet you. All right, Brian. Yeah, I mean, my dad, you know, it was very basic. I mean, then he used to use me to light the grill. I mean, the grill was like a death machine. Then one day my mom got smart to him. She's like, get away from, she's yelling out the window, get away from that grill. You're going to kill yourself. She goes, my dad's name was Champ. They called him Champ. Champ, get out there. My dad's like, why me? I mean, the guy has no eyebrows. I mean, he looks like Chris Christopherson. His eyebrows have been burnt off for years. The grills he used to get, I don't know where he got these grills. Man, like the grill, you come in like, he's got to stomp you out. All right, enough talk. I always thought my dad was a FBI agent. I mean, a government agent of some sort, because we had government cheese, government bread. I mean, but it turns out, no, we're just cheap. Whoa! Charlton, we're doing the Charlton. Do. Brian. Oh, let me get this. Son of a... Yeah! Oh, I do not have this one. Thank you. Look at this cover, man. Stanton on the cover. Look at the red background. Space 1999. I just got the 45s of Space 1999. Man, I'm going to crank out. I'm going to turn on the turntable. We'll do some reading. Oh, yeah. I told you about how I had the toy and all the parts were missing. Oh, yeah, definitely. Awesome. This is great. Great. I told you, Brian's got great taste in books, man. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, so I knew I was not special as a kid. I mean, and it helps. I just, these kids that are like only children, you know, the only kid in the family, I feel bad for them because they really think they're special. I mean, it helps. I'm the youngest of a lot of siblings, and it helps because they picked on me and criticized me, made fun of every little thing that was wrong with me. And it's like, look at the size of your head. My God, this kid's going to have to drag this head around the rest of his life, right? So when I go into, first time going into school with other kids that never saw me before, they go, wow, you got a big head. I'm like, yeah, I know. I mean, if you're an only kid, you've never been exposed to like other kids criticizing you, that you're like in a prison yard. They're like, you're weird. He's like, oh my God, I am weird. Ah! I'm like, I know I'm weird. My brothers told me. Awesome book. I mean, we used to just wreck on each other as kids. I mean, my mom would be like, where are you going? I said, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to take a Sean and wipe my Billy. You see, what I did there was I replaced the word for poop with my brother Sean's name. And I replaced the word for my butt with my brother Billy's name. See, we would do stuff like that. Yes. Funny stuff. Great. Oh, so Colorado kid went back, right? And he was taking care of those turtles that we found. I called him Cuff and Link. Hey, yo, Cuff and Link. So he's like, can you take care of these? I said, sure, I'll take care of them, right? So I was going to take them from my mom's house and bring them over here. So I go to, they're in a little terrarium, and I go to pick up the terrarium, and I'm walking with it. I'm like, whoa, these things stink. Oh my God. I'm like, because the water was in there. So I'm like, no, my God, if I put that in the car, forget it. So I changed out the water. Then I'm like, this is not working out. So I went down to the river and I turned them loose. And then a giant snake came and ate him up immediately. So the Cuff and Link, good, nice knowing you. Ooh, Dell Comics, Bugs Bunny. These are awesome. Thank you, Brian. Bugs. Look at him answering the phone. Look at him. He's the best. Answering the phone with his ear. I want a bug. I had a bunny growing up. His name was Buck. Buck, like Buck Rogers. Oh, yeah. We taught that the rabbit knew how to use the litter box like a cat. He'd come screaming down the hallway doing Mach 10 and slide into the, like Pete Rose, right into the kitty litter box. It was crazy. Awesome. Awesome book, Brian. 10 center, kid. Thank you, brother. Awesome. It's in good shape, bro. I mean, I love him with a little nick and dam. I mean, I could compound that corner out. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. I like the nowadays basic pets, not turtles, not rabbits or nothing. No. Dogs. Hawk dog, you know? You know? My wife's friend, she has a parrot, right? This lady has a parrot. And this parrot, non-stop talking. You know? I mean, you know, the parrot is non-stop, you know. She's got a parrot. My wife's friend, I mean, never shuts up. But the parrot's cool. You get it? You know, I was talking about my wife's friend. Awesome book. Thank you. Thank you, man. Ooh, Acts of Vengeance, the Mighty Thor, issue number 400. I need this one. This is with the new Warriors. Warriors, come out and play! Oh yeah. How did you do? Great community. Right, Swag? I told you, this community is the best. Ah. Awesome. Beckerman, look! Look! Great. Thank you, bro. I definitely undershot the goal for sending you books. I'm sorry. Charlton. Oh, man. Awesome. Issue number 104. Ghostly Tales. Chill at Verdict. Look at that. A 20 center, man. This is the volume 1 Charlton run of Ghostly Tales. These are, this is very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. Nice. Awesome. Awesome stuff, man. And we got, whoop, hold on. Old Glory, I gotta get to the phone. Hold on. Hawkman, that's a hawk's nest. Who's this? Ultra Humanite. How are you? No, Hawkwoman's not here. Why? No, you're not going to talk to her. No. Are you still in Arkham? You're getting out when? Well, we'll see what happens with that, pal. I mean, it's not safe to have you walk in the streets, my friend. What? Happy Memorial Day? Oh, thank you. That's nice. As far as gorillas go with giant brains, you're pretty cool. All right, Ultra. All right, man. Listen, no, she's not going to call you back. She's very busy. All right, I got to go. I'm in the middle of something. Hey, read your comics to make you smart. All right. That was Ultra Humanite. All right. Him and Hawkwoman used to have a thing, but, all right. So, you know, I got to put an end to these things, you know? Ooh, Charlton. Haunted Library. I love Haunted, because you got Baron, what's his name? Baron Werewolves. Look at that. Look at the art on this, man. What a great book. He's like, oh! He's like, Brown, Robert Brown. He's the baddest werewolf in the whole dang town. Great book. This is just a minor scratch. That's from Tailgating. Awesome. Issue number 26. Picking Up Sticks. This is a 25 center. Love it, man. Love it. See No Evil is the first story. Look at this art, man. Check it out. Check it. Chartland was a funky, funky comic group, man. I got to do some research. I love looking up to see if I can find out who's doing these stories. This is great. I'm scared. Look at this stuff. Come on. Right? Ooh, he socked him. Socked him with a wrench. Oh, hey, I saw the snake again in the backyard. This sucker, he's hitting the gym. This thing is almost 7.5 feet long. I mean, I think he ate a piece of my porch furniture. I mean, he was in the shape of a chair. I was like, okay, the bridal chamber. All right, come on into my chamber. Nice. Ooh, this is not nice. The wedding is off. I mean, first night of the wedding. Yeah! I said I wanted iced tea, not hot tea. Great book, great book. See, me and Hawkwoman, you know, we very rarely, like I said before, we don't really argue. I mean, it's usually her yelling at me. But, I mean, sorry. I believe it's a lot of times when we're driving. I'm driving and she's going, and I believe that words have meanings, okay? How weird. She'll be like this. She'll be like, get off the next exit. I'm like, okay. Hey, why you get off here? It was just an exit. The next exit, she says. I was like, this was an exit right here. Just stuff like that. Disgracia. Ooh, Charlie. Though I love this run too. Doomsday +1, issue number 3. I wonder if I have this one. I don't think I do. It's not looking familiar. There's Robbie the robot. He's like, does not compute. I'm gonna have a drink of water with a woman floating in it. Yes. Oh yeah. Look, he's like, oh yeah, right here. Okay. Remember that show when I was in this is a while back. It was a comedy show called Kids in the Hall. You remember? And it was always going, I crush your head. I'm crushing your head. That was the best. I got a kick out of that. I did that for years. I'm crushing your head. People are like, what is this guy? What's wrong with him? I said, nothing's wrong with me, but I'm crushing your head. And then he went, nobody's home. You just put your thumb in front of the face. Nobody home. Ooh, Phantom, issue number 68. I have this one, but this is in way better shape. Look at this. Look at these covers, man. Brian, you're outdoing yourself, my friend. These are great, aren't they? I mean, look at that art. Awesome. It's a 25 center. Newton on the cover. He's related to Fig. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, yes, yes, we have a winner. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, come on now, there's a song that we're singing. Oh, come on, get happy. That's it, man. Life is good. Life is good. The Partridge Family, issue number 20. Woo! Oh, my Lord. Hold on. Let me go find my Partridge Family. Let's see what I got. Hold on. Let me see. Come on, get happy. Let's see. Okay, well, I got David Cassidy. David Cassidy. He's a dream. A Partridge Family. Issue number 1. All right, I only have 3 of these. Issue number 1. Brian! Issue number 3. Oh, yeah, look at him. Look at him jamming. They're like, oh yeah, baby. 1960, 555. And I have issue number 12. What a nice family photo. And now I have issue number 20. In this issue, The Millionaire Kid, House of Shadows, The Stowaway. Oh my God. You are the best, my friend. Are you sure you don't want this? Oh, the other day I was at Second Alarm Comics. I was like this. Hold on. And they were like, and it was a little louder than usual. And I look, and there's two of my buddies. They're like, Higgy! We're like, slow motion, dun, 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 dun. My buddy Big John, and my buddy Steve. And I love these guys, man. They're fellow Connecticuters, and I sometimes I see them out shopping for comics, and it was great to see them, man. You guys are the best. Simply the best. Brian, you're the best. Yes. All right. The Contest of Champions, issue number 1. Boom. Look at that. There's old Sasquatch looking orange. There's Wingfoot. Sundown, Daredevil. Oh, yeah, baby. I was thinking, next, I want to get into the next parade that's around. I'm going to tell Jim from Second Alarm Comics, I said, listen, we're going to build a float. I'll be Hawkman. I'm just volunteering. And I said, we got to promote, man. Promote, baby. Nice. Nice. Issue number 2. We got the whole run of Contest of Champions. These are great. And the game begins. Who's that? Oh, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. I had to get new specs from Hawkwoman because I busted mine. Let's see. JR Babyface on the cover. That's what it says on Daredevil's club, Billy Club. Awesome. Sick. And the winner. Death. I have yet to read these. Awesome. Boom. Boom. And boom. Yeah, so it's crazy, man. I think we should do a parade. Definitely. Definitely do a parade. And I think it'll be a hoot. Real hoot. So what I'm going to show you guys, after looking at some awesome comics, let's look at the worst of comics. I'll be right back. All right, hold it up. Listen, guys, this is ridiculous. All right, listen, guys, we're getting crushed. All right, this is ridiculous. They're laughing at us. You could be an average collector if you want to be, but if we got to win this game. Now listen, easy. Listen to me. Oh my God. All right, offensive line, rigor mortis. Beckerman, listen, we got to give Rod. How long? We got to give Rod. He's got to be able to throw the ball. At least 3 to 4 seconds. All right, let's protect him, man. Now, we're going to continue to run the Psychotronic Squirt Gun offense because we're playing the Hampton Speculators here. And their coach Maranya, is tough. So they're running the, guys up front. Shannon, you too. I want you guys to run a Jambo block, all right? Take care of that stuff. My Lord, they're killing us. Oh, Lord. We're going to try to spread the ball around. We're going to give a handoff to Metarog up the middle. And then we're going to go downfield. We're going to throw it deep to Swag, all right? And, there's a lot going on. When we get on defense, guys, listen to me. We're going to come out with the third nipple defense. They're not going to expect it. No one ever expects the third nipple. All right? Now listen. You could be an average collector if you want to be. But if you want to be the best, you got to take it to the goal line, baby. Woo! Let's show those speculators what they're in for, baby. Ready? Let's see. Glue on 3. 1, 2, 3. Glue! Oh, woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. All right, bring it in, guys. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Woo! Good game. Good game. We kicked the crap out of the Hampton Speculators. All right. Okay. Now, let's look at some really crappy football. Kickers Incorporated. Oh, yeah. Came out in 86 and ran to 87. And this is part of the Marvel New Universe, all right? Now, this helped get me out of comic books as a young kid. But one thing the New Universe did, it helped me appreciate the older stuff. Oh, yeah, big time. Big time. All right, see, this is crazy. This is Kickers Incorporated. This is about a football team, the New York Smashers, all right? Not the comic book collectors, no way. All right, and it's this cover is by, let's see. This cover is by, I don't know. I think it's by Sal Buscema. I'm not sure. I think it's by Sal Buscema. All right. And Rob Friends does all the art inside. But for some reason, I'm thinking this is Sal. And listen, there's 12 issues in this, all right? Now, I remember getting the New Universe from Marvel Comics. I got DP7, all right? I got Psi-Force. I think that was Psi-Force. And I started collecting Mark Hazard. It was like a war guy. He was a nut. He was crazy. So I still have those. Those are all old and beat up because I didn't even care for them when I got them. So I just use them for, checking the oil or something. Yeah, but I got them. I respect them. And you know what? I was big into football at this point as a kid. And I was at, right now, you couldn't pay me to watch a football game. I hate football. But this is what a young Higgy was into back then. So I remember, if you remember, I went over, what was that? Super Pro. Remember Super Pro? But anyways, we got this. All right. And I love this. And listen, like they say, collect what you love and love what you collect. And you know what? I didn't know any better. I loved it. Football and comic books. I was like, oh yeah, baby. So this guy here, he's a real cavone. His name is Jack Manicotti. Not Marigot, Manicotti, right? He's called Mr. Magnificent. All right. Very humble guy. Right? So his cousin, let's just call it steroids. He gives him these super energy thing through a scientist thing, and he got superhuman strength and agility, and he's sawing football players in half. Like it's really fair. So everyone else on the team starts doing it. I mean, these guys are but they have a coach. The coach's name is Coach Kirby. Not Coach Maranya, Coach Kirby. So, it's all fun stuff. It's cool, right? And I loved it. Back in the day, this was my jam. This came out in November of 86, all right? And Kickers Incorporated. And eventually, you see, so now him and his other teammates, they look for, hey, how you doing? Look, Hitler. That's not a good look to do. Hold on. Look, I'll be right back. I swear to God, I'll be right back. All right. You can't have that on Memorial Day. No. Are you all good little comic collectors? So, this was my jam. And, as you can see, here's my helmet. Yeah. There's a local team down here for years. It was called the Connecticut Chiefs, all right? I want Swag and Beckerman to get all crazy with the KC helmet, but this was Connecticut Chiefs. But now it's called Comic Book Collectors, all right? And I played with them until I was 30 years old. Almost 31. I was old. So, here's issue number 2. Where Walks the Robot? Now, this is cool. Come on now. All right? The cover's by Ron Friends. This is December of 86. All right? And he's fighting a giant robot. So now the team gets together. They're like, we're going to form like a superhero team. Kickers Incorporated. But now they're like, they have no work. They'll take anything. Cats in trees. I mean, but now this old lady says, I think I saw a robot when I was taking out the garbage the other day. And they go, and I'm sure as crap, there's a robot. So they fight a robot, right? And Mr. Magnificent here, great name, he's always tortured in his head. He's like, this is not fair. I shouldn't be doing these enhancing drugs. And it's not fair to the other teams we play. But yeah, it doesn't stop him. They're going to the Super Bowl. They're getting nuts. Yep. And Brett Breeding does all the inks. And but what's funny is later on in the series, Tony DiZuniga does all the inks. I mean, I feel bad. Tone, what was going on back then, buddy? But the art inside is pretty cool. You know, come on now. And they got the crazy 80s uniforms, like the bandana tied around their leg. I mean, why not? Like Chachi, you know? Hey, Joni and Chachi. So, as you can see, he's training. I mean, everyone works out like that. Yeah, so they have, like, there's a bunch of people on the team. There's Buford, who they call Brick Wall, all right? Then there's Dallas Corbin, they call Dasher. Not Prancer, Dasher. Then there's Darlene. There's got to be a woman in it. She's called Doll. And then there's Thomas Smith, who is Suicide. All right? So that's the main team of kickers. And he is the kicker. So that's them squaring off against the robot. And then now more jobs come through. The government calls them up for certain things, and they start doing little gigs. Here's the old lady I was telling you about. Boom. She's like, there's a robot in my garden, right? And laser tag. I was the first kid on the block to get laser tag. With my paper route money, I bought laser tag, and it was great. I mean, that laser beam would reach out, man. I'm telling you. And then we got these. My brother got it. We bought these white rifles. They look like stormtrooper guns, laser tag, and those really reach out. I was like a sniper. Man, we had it going on. Laser tag. You used to wear the harness, like a Hawkman harness. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'm crushing your head. You guys remember that? And let's see. I mean, there's the cool haircuts, you know. Oh, yeah. Swag. That's what you need to do with your hair next time. All right? Please? Because you look like Lobo that last time I saw you. You were nuts. Looks like you had your head out the car window on the interstate. I liked it. And so, it was fun, man. This brings me back to 86, picking up sticks. And it wasn't far after this that I got out of comics. I did. Here's the robot. Come on, man. That looks like the robot that Rocky had in Rocky 3. Or Rocky 4, I can't remember. It was getting Paulie drinks. What are you kidding me? Hey, Rock, I like your robot. Hey, yo, Mick, why is the robot getting you drinks? There's the robot, they're fighting it. Boom, boom, boom. This is where Mr. Magnificent, he finds out that he is bulletproof. He's like, oh, I got shot and nothing happened. It ruined my shirt. And what do? They use a fire hydrant to short circuit the robot. Guys, I went to Harvey's again. And I went to Second Alarm. I got a lot of nice comics to show you. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it today because I want to show you these gems. Brian, thank you again, man. Partridge Family. That's all you needed to send me. That's it, man. Issue number 3, The Kickers Incorporated. Look at this. Yes. The cover's by Steve Geiger. All right. See, now they're getting more jobs are rolling in. All right. The Witcher of Westchester, as this one's called. And Ron Friedens does the art. And Master of Ceremonies is the bad guy they're going against. Yes. Cool. Yes. That guy there, that's Brick Wall. These were fun, man. And this guy, this reminds me of Chicago Bears, the fridge. Remember the fridge back in the day? Remember the Super Bowl shuffle? Oh, yeah. So this guy is called, he's called Ugly. That's Mac Thornton. They call him Ugly. Very nice. Everyone I play football had nicknames, too. I told you one time about Booger John. Yeah, one day we're in the huddle, and I look up. This guy looks like a lumberjack, a big beard, and he's sitting there. I look up, and he's got a big booger hanging off his nose. So I said, I just came up with Booger John. They're like, "Where's John?" I said, "John who?" You know, the big guy. I said, "Who? Booger John?" They go, "Booger John." I said, "Yeah, he had a booger in his nose." "Yeah, Booger John." So he was Booger John from there on out. And then one day he cornered me. He goes, Why did you call me Booger John? It does nothing for me. I said, well, you had a booger in your nose. Sorry. So they're going to, so what happens is Mr. Magnificent starts completely crippling people on the football field. And like seriously, so he goes in to tell the coach doctor, who's an evil guy, that I don't want the juice anymore, and that doesn't work out too well. And Coach Kirby's always yelling at him like, "Come on, play harder, play harder." So he's getting a lot of pressure, and he's always like, "Why me? Why me? I'm so awesome." You know, I mean, come on now. But I fell for it back in the day. I loved it. And here's okay. Now they introduce. There's a crossover. They send the Kickers Incorporated out to find DP7, that team, because they escaped from their facility. All right. Alex Samiak and Jose Marchand Jr. are on the cover. That's DP7. All right. That's Mastodon. Okay. And they have to return all the DP7 people to the clinic, patients' clinic place where they came from. They escaped. And DP7 had Antibody, Viva, Friction, Twilight, Blur, and Scuzz. You heard of all these guys. I don't know if Marvel made this stuff canon. I'm sure Marvel right now would like to shoot this from a cannon into the universe somewhere. And Mark Grunwald does all the art, and Paul Ryan. I mean, Mark Grunwald started. So that's another problem with this. Tom DeFalco was the writer, and then Mark Grunwald, and then there was 2 or 3 other different writers that came in, and it was kind of crazy. And here is Hijack. Hello, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Terry Cavanaugh is now the writer, and Rod Wingham is the artist, and Tony DiZuniga does all the inks. And Out of the Blue, this is called. And so, like at this point, like Jack, Mr. Magnificent, has to go get a physical, and the doctor's like, "This guy's crazy, right? It's crazy." There's always a lot of yahas and yucks. Like there's locker room stuff. This guy's over here. This guy's a real jerk. He's always a hot shot. He's like, "All right, let's go party," and this guy runs out of gas, so he's like, "I'll go run to the gas station." He does it in like 2 seconds. It's crazy, crazy stuff, crazy. And then there's always stuff in the comic of them on the football field just crushing it. So there's a hijacked plane, and the Kickers saved the day. This lady's like, "I swear to God, I'll shoot." You know, come on now. And then issue number 7. This is great. This cover is done by John Buscema. Look at the lion. Oh, yeah. "You're no good, you're lying." "Yes, me lion." "No. You're a cheetah." "Yes, me cheetah. Me cheetah." Nice. This is May of '87. John Buscema. And Downtime is Over. This one's called. The writer is Terry Cavanaugh and Ron Altavilli. All right. And this jet fighter goes down, right, in the international waters. And the government sends in the Kickers Incorporated to rescue these people. And this is where they run into Mark Hazard. That's another crossover, all right? They're promoting this new universe, man. And then this is more of Mr. Magnificent crippling people on the football field. This guy's face mask broke. You know what I'm saying? And Larry Alexander does all the art inside. The inks are done by Tony DiZuniga. And they're going to the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. I mean, you would too. I mean, all your team was on super steroids like Captain America. And Mark Texaro is on the cover. This is called All or Nothing. All right. The guy's like, "Oh my God!" I mean, football could be pretty violent. I mean, there were some times where I got hit, right, and all of a sudden, all you see is from the view of your helmet is sky ground, sky ground, sky ground, sky ground, and then you hit the ground because you're going like this through the air. That's when you get hit on your blind side. I'll be running down the field and all of a sudden, right in the ear hole. They release a lion from a cage, and Mr. Magnificent stiff arms it. And then they show how he does that on the field and breaks people's sternums. See how they're doing it? See? And this guy, the team doctor's injecting him again. And good stuff. Good stuff. They're having a little practice. Little practice. Good stuff. Now, it's the game. Big game. Psychotronics work on defense. All right, we're going to give the ball to Metarog. Everyone block. We're going to do the Jambo block. No, they're doing the Ranger slide defense on us. Well, we'll know how to handle that one. Listen, their linebacker, Dr. Von Chile. This guy is an animal. Let's double team them. Oh, he's cool. He's cool. Oh, Miami Vice style. He's like Tubbs and Crockett all put together. And, you know, this whole thing is like a football game. I mean, we are going on and on. It's like, dun 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 dun, bum 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 bum, dun 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 dun, bum 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 bum, dun 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 dun. That's Coach Kirby right there. So, this is what we got, man. So he walks in, he tells the doctor, I don't want to do your drugs anymore, see? And the doctor's like, I think you do. Issue number 9. All right, I'll rip out your spine. Mike Mignola and Walt Simonson on the cover. Yeah, they got their little team uniforms on. See the bandana like Chachi? Oh, yeah, baby. Yes. And may the best sport win, this one's called. And there's a new owner, right? There's a new owner of the team. We got a little controversy going on. And the new owner is making a little power play against Jack here. He's threatening him that he better keep taking the steroids, all that stuff. Inks by Tony DiZuniga. Issue number 10, Kickers Incorporated. Texamera on the cover. And issue number 11, Kicker versus Kicker. Yes, he's fighting brick wall. Oh, thunderous blow, thunderous. Man, see, that's a great cup. This is great art, man. Come on now. And this is the last issue. I know you guys are sad, but hey, things have to come to an end. Issue number 12. All right, boom. Everyone needs to add a little spaceships in there. Come on, man. They're after him. They're after Jack. His football career is over. So, you guys want to get your kicks? Read Kickers Incorporated, man. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you. This was a fun read when I was younger. I got a kick out of it. I loved it. I loved it. How much? Oh, sorry. All things have to come to an end. I'll show you those other comics in a couple days. But we're pressed for time. We are pressed. And I know Beckerman wants to hear a song, so I better get on it. Okay. I'll put down the giant harmonica because, you know, that's a little intense. And let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Guys, happy Memorial Day. Thank you so much for joining me, man. You know, it's a day off, baby. I know Beckerman's got some days off. Congratulations, pal. You deserve it. Shout out to my man, Ron. Ron's doing great. Flying high now. And thank you, Brian. MSKi36 Brian sent me an A-OK. Of course, I loved it. I don't know what to say. When I was young, I read the Kickers. I had the brains of a window licker. At least those comics had good art. I will read Brian's A-OK, and they'll make me smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.